My name is Chayan, and I have been working with Honda for the last 7.5 years into brand marketing.
That's
Uh,
nice.
yeah, that's my. So basically, I take care of the entire brand promotions and publicity for the company in terms of ATL, BTL, and also I look after ROI. I mean, performance marketing is my key metric that I take care of. And yes, I think this industry is different from what I've been working on the last. Total experience is 17 years. Out of that, 10 years I've been into a different industry altogether. It was into consumer durables. So that is
Okay, a
into,
lot to learn. I'm just
yeah,
counting. A
correct,
lot to
correct.
learn, yeah.
So that industry was totally different. Actually, if I look at it, it was more into consumer understanding,
Yes.
consumer psyche, show business where people have an aspiration to buy something. But where when I came to Honda, totally different. This market is about real time customers like farmers. So they are the main drivers of the nation. So when you look at them, the requirements are very different. You cannot sell them something which they don't want to buy.
Yes.
Aspiration is not there. What they want is practicality. If
Yes.
there is seasonality, if there is requirement, then you can have to sell the product to them with some kind of approach like, okay, this is your fitting into your budget, into your pocket, and this is practical for you. So that is how I think we have changed the kind of way of looking at people and looking at the entire marketing campaigns also.
Yes, yes. So how
Right.
long you have been working in marketing?
Total, I have an experience of 17 years,
Okay.
out of which I've been to Honda for 7.5 years,
Great,
into the
great.
same profile of brand manager.
Great, that is amazing. So we really want to know that since we have coming across a lot of campaigns these days, we see TV commercials, Instagram, Facebook. We are growing digitally everywhere. We are reaching people. So do you think that you have seen any brand and you felt like, okay, this is the campaign which is an outstanding campaign, and they are doing it over and over a year again, and you love them?
Yeah, I think if I look at nowadays, everything is more ROI driven. So people look at campaigns which out of which you can derive the results. So you can know I have spent X amount of money, and out of which I have able to get such number of conversions, such number of target audiences. So that is more specific. So we look towards more specifics than getting into more mass media. So over the period of time, I found that I'm looking more into the digital part, wherein I can actually, kind of very, very focused because budgets, are getting tighter and tighter day by day. So you have to be very, very focused on your budgets. So keeping your budgets in mind, you have to work in such a specific instrumental way so that maximum output is coming out. So it's like more efficient utilizing your budgets that you have. In that times, I find a lot of brands have been doing very well in terms of budget management, in terms of ROI, in terms of visibility. So nowadays, we also have started moving on towards Google, Facebook,
Yes, yes,
and
yes.
then AdWords, so which actually give us right, and then with the advent of this new thing after this upcoming of Geo,
Yeah.
the rural audience have got a lot of access to the internet. Data
Correct,
has been
correct.
very cheap. So every audience across the country, like the people, they have a lot of watching. They have been watching those reels,
Yes.
Facebook shorts, short videos. So these are the I think the buzzwords nowadays. So every people, be it matlab, they are rich or poor, they have been watching all this stuff.
Correct,
So
correct. The
once
usage
we,
has increased a lot,
yeah,
yes.
then,
But to be more specific, any
hmm.
brand you feel that okay, they have cracked an amazing festive campaign,
Hmm.
lately.
Um, yeah, I think I find Google ads, Google campaigns very kind of different level actually. They
Okay,
do
great.
very well. I saw the last ad in Pakistan. They were some kind of chacha in Pakistan, and then one old person living in India. They had some old connection. Then one mithai ka shop was there in Pakistan. So somehow they connected through Google, and they could reach. So that emotional connection and that that virality in
Yeah.
that was too good. So I really appreciated that kind of advertisement. So if you can come up with that kind of sentiment of the country of the
Yeah.
people, then that really catches the people's mind.
Yes,
So
yes.
that
I think
is
rightly
amazing.
said because that Pakistan and India one
Hmm.
was a very heart touching thing for everyone since we
Yeah,
know the
yeah.
Pakistan and India
And India, the
relationship.
rift is there. Something.
Yes,
I mean,
yes,
that
yes.
differences are there. So
Yes, yes.
consider that part
So
that
that's
served.
amazing. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you for the amazing insights. I
Thank you.
think really great. So do you think like since we talked a lot about campaigns, you love Google campaign that you said, what is the key element that you think that it should be there to make every festive campaign a big impact? I mean, what is that key thing that you feel should be there?
I think The most important thing when we look at a campaign is how have you designed the campaign that fits to the customer requirement. So my customer is very important to me. If I look at my brand, my products, first of all I need to look at my customer. What he is, he, who is he, and what is his requirements, and what is does he look at me as a brand. So if I'm Honda, then I should look at my customers, that what does he need, and what is need based. The more, the closer I am to him in terms of his requirement or her requirement, then I think my campaign would be more suitable for him, rather than putting it as a blanket thing that okay, I think festival offer, that is very basic. If you make it very specific to his requirement, like you know nowadays people, as you know, subsidy is a very important part. So people look at subsidy something like where you buy something, you get some kind of discount or subsidy. So in that case, if you are working out a campaign where you can somewhat work around subsidy, not subsidy actually, because subsidy is a huge part, something around subsidy that gives them a discount part, but in a different manner, that actually fills his pocket also. He doesn't feel that I'm been hurt with the costing part. Then I think that campaign, such campaign designed to meet his requirements, would be more specific to his requirement,
Give
and
him
that will serve
something
the
that he's
best.
seeking for.
Yeah.
I mean, he
So give him what
loves
he's
it. Yeah.
looking for, rather than just
Yes.
making it as a mass thing. That is, I think, actually more specific towards
Yeah, that I
working out.
truly agree. But you know that when I talk about mass campaign, like when I talk about pan India campaigns, specifically taking care of all the needs of all the kind of a user might be a bit difficult to design the campaign. But yeah, truly said that the major chunk and the need of them and the solution, the offering for them has to be communicated very clearly in the
True.
campaign.
Very much.
Yeah.
That is what is the need of the hour, I think.
Thank you so much
Yeah.
for amazing insights. Thank
Thank
you
you
for
so
your
much.
time and
Yeah.
answering those questions.
Thank you.